Lane Kiffin's comments during the college football playoff first round were nothing more than sour grapes. As Indiana was getting dismantled by Notre Dame, Kiffin couldn't resist taking to Twitter to criticize the selection committee for including the Hoosiers in the playoff field. His post came off as childish and unwarranted, especially considering that his own team, Ole Miss, was not even close to making the cut after finishing number 14 in the final CFP rankings. Kiffin's complaint seemed to hinge on the performance of Indiana in its 27-17 loss to Notre Dame. But it's important to recognize that Indiana's 11-win season, including victories over both teams that played in last year's national championship, was enough to earn them a spot in the playoff. The Hoosiers' resume was solid, with an impressive strength of record and a respectable strength of schedule, putting them well within the playoff committee's criteria. On the other hand, Kiffin's own Ole Miss team had 3 losses, including defeats to unranked Kentucky and Florida. They didn't win their conference or secure a playoff spot, and their schedule included weak opponents like Furman and Georgia Southern. Complaining about Indiana's inclusion after such a season was nothing short of hypocrisy. Instead of focusing on other teams, Kiffin should have looked inward and addressed his own team's shortcomings. Ultimately, Kiffin's post seemed like a classic case of being a sore loser, complaining about the system rather than owning the fact that his team didn't perform well enough to earn a spot.